Oui, mademoiselle. Oui, mademoiselle.
What are you doing, Daddy?
I'm practicing my French.
Why?
Because I'm going to the Eiffel Tower.
They don't speak French in Paris, Texas.
Are you sure about that?
It's a good thing you're funny, but you're not very smart.
Man, your mom told me that a lot. Let's roll the intro. Hey, what's up, y'all? So I'm gonna have to jump in several times during this video just because of the way the video went down. To preface this, let me start by saying this was a text message I got from Ted. Okay, so when I get a text message from Ted saying that he wants to go to Paris and get pictures of the bike in front of the Eiffel Tower, I was like, cool. So 3 months later, I had the trip planned, and the goal of the trip was to go, we're gonna stop at crazy, stupid Texas town names, get pictures, wind up at the Eiffel Tower, and then we were gonna try to stay in Paris, but there was no hotel, so we went up staying in Sulphur Springs. Cool. It's not exactly how things happen. As the video goes on, you'll see exactly what happened. I'll go more into detail, but things did not go as planned. But this is the, I'm gonna call it the ill-fated trip to Paris, Texas. 5 o'clock in the morning, up at 242 on Conroe. We're headed to Dodge, so we can get a picture in Dodge, get the hell out of Dodge. This is the start of the Paris, Texas trip. We're gonna be going to Paris to get pictures in front of the Eiffel Tower, about 400-mile day, not a long day. But I will hit you back up when we get there. Hey, we're in Dodge. What are we doing in Dodge?
Getting the hell out of Dodge.
Back-ass country roads, but it's fucking nice. Nobody out here. 5 motorcycles. Pretty badass. It's a good day to be riding. It's only 90 degrees right now. Not bad at all. Good day. It's the OG Gold Wing. The Gold Wing. Hey, what'd you do? I put a brand new tire on it, rode in the rain, just said fuck it. This morning I was nervous as fuck, dude. I really was. Why? Because I was like, dude, I was like, dear Lord, baby Jesus, please don't let my best friend go down. I said, don't let, he want my best friend in this whole world, Lord. I don't want my friend to die. Don't let the invisible fire get my friend. bird eggs for breakfast in Palestine. Pretty good little joint. We're done about 180 miles, leisurely, taking our time. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop in Bogota and Detroit and all kind of other dumb stuff next. So, well, believe it or not, you see that sign back there. We made it to Bogota. We're world travelers. Fucking Bogota. Have you ever been to Bogota? I don't think so. Motherfucker made it to Bogota. People say, hey, don't ride enough. Guess what? I made it to Bogota. Have you ever ridden to Bogota? Huh? No, it's been a good ride. It's getting hot now. Our next stop is going to be Detroit, Texas. Actually, I'm just going to say it'll be Detroit because I ain't telling you where it's at. We're going to stop in Detroit, and then we're stopping in Reno, then we're going to Paris. So it's been fun. So, just outside Bogota, and I pronounced it Bogota. The people from around there were quick to correct me and say that the town is pronounced Bogota. If it was pronounced Bogota, it would have been spelled B-A-G-O-T-A. They spell it B-O-G-A-T-A like Bogota, which was dumb. Anyway, outside Bogota, whatever, on County Road on 410, headed to 1200, going to Detroit, we had an accident. There was gravel in the road. From what I was told from people who were behind me, I was leading the ride. I know I hit gravel and started to slide and blew gravel back behind everybody else. In that spot in that road, there's trucks that go across the road all the time because they're doing like a big solar panel farm, some shit out there. And everybody hit gravel, and we had one bike that didn't make it back to Houston. There was a lot of tall hay on the sides of the road. Things got bad. I didn't put details who, or I'm not putting pictures. I'm not talking about injuries simply because it's not my story to tell. I want that person to be able to have when they get ready to do or talk about their own thing, they can. For their privacy, because they're my friend and I respect them. I spoke to them and I felt like, and they didn't want a bunch of information put out, so I'm not doing that. Long story short, didn't make it to Detroit, didn't make it to Reno. Went to the hospital there in Paris. That person wound up getting a ride home from a family member that night. So the next day, early in the morning, two of the other guys who were with us, one had left early during the dark to go ahead and head back to Houston because they had some plans. John and I just decided, hey, we knew our buddy was okay, back home safely. We went ahead and went to Elmo, Texas, just outside Terrell, to see the gigantic bumblebee. We kind of needed a palate cleanser because, in all honesty, watching what happened to our friend kind of fucked us up. So we needed to kind of clear our heads. So we did that. And then on the way home, John, I was riding, and there was a truck that slowed down. So I slowed down behind the truck, and a big old piece of tire comes by and damn near hits me in the arm and the shoulder, goes to ground, hits John's foot. John's foot was bruised. We had a lot of shit happen this trip that was just, I'm glad we went, but I'm also sad about the way things finished. I'm glad my friend is okay, and I hate that it happened. I know that all of us were fucked up over it and it bothered us. I'm still bothered by it, still bothered I was leading the ride. I've been told a million times, dude, it wasn't your fault. Doesn't matter. I still feel responsible because when you lead a ride, it's your responsibility. But anyway, let's go show you Bumblebee and get to the end of the video. This is at Paris Harley-Davidson. Got a cool little setup of different Honda little trails and pretty freaking cool, man. We're here. We haven't made the Eiffel Tower yet. We had a little accident that we'll talk about later, but anyhow, it's neither here nor there.
We'll get all this crap out of y'all's way.
You want us to get our stuff?
We can't climb the Eiffel Tower.
Or do you want us to take pictures of y'all with the tower?
No, it's okay.
No.
No, actually, you know what? He said no, so yes, we do. Today's our 10-year anniversary.
Oh, is it?
But he took me to he put me to
I took her to Paris.
Hey, what a natural romantic you are. Look at you. I'm all
It's their 10-year anniversary, so Clint's taking pictures for them. This is the Eiffel Tower in Paris, Texas. I would love to tell you that this has been just a quietly uneventful trip. It hasn't.
Yeah.
So it's a 21 or a 22?
21.
21. But so what gets me, we talked about this morning, They don't remember how CVO used to be like real big and bold. They hide it now.
They wanted to put. They got your badges on the rear, your disc, and then the rest of it's just sort of quiet. They didn't want to make a big advertisement out of it, I guess.
So where'd you buy that?
At San Jack.
It's San Jack. Okay. Right there. I live right there. So
Oh yeah.
I don't live far. I don't live far from your buddy. Yeah, I bought 2 Harleys from there before I went back to the Japanese mothership.
The winger.
To the wingers.
This has the radiators inside the lower. Yeah, and it's radiating. It's oil cooled. It's got everything you can get. Air,
So it's
oil, air, oil, and
liquid.
water.
Well, I've got the liquid cooled on the wing, but
His information's correct. That place does not serve alcohol.
it's a good looking bike, man.
Thank you.
Well, there it is. There's the giant bumblebee. We made it. Then there were 2. I'm sure I'll talk about that later, but me and John, Truckinbiker, are here. Truckinbiker are here at the bee store to get a shot of Bumblebee. I'm a Transformer fan. If it was Megatron, I'd be happier, but hey, it's Bumblebee, so it's cool.
All right, so we've made it to Elmo. This has got to be one of the coolest roadside attractions I've seen yet. It is a life-size fucking Bumblebee.
This is gonna be awesome because you do all the work for my video. I'm just gonna
what I'm doing now?
legit. You're doing the work for my video. I'm gonna literally go like this, and I'm gonna go what he said. Hey Elmo, where are we at?
Elmo don't want to say.
Why not Elmo?
This town stole Elmo's name. Fuck this town.
And that's how Elmo feels about Elmo, Texas. I'm a little more kind to the town. What's funny is that, so this is called the Bee Store. You get to see the Bumblebee. What's fucked up is that the gas station attached to it is like a shitty little gas station. And then across the street is this badass fucking like really good Exxon station that had like food and like assholes that we are, we got gas and food over there and then came over here just to take the pictures. But anyway, here you are, the Giant Bee, Elmo, Texas, me and Truckinbiker. Now we're gonna try to get back to fucking Houston in one piece, hopefully.
Yeah. It's been a fucking trip.
Another story for another time. Backcountry ride. We're taking back roads home. Says we'll be home around noon, 1 o'clock. I'm not in a hurry, but thus far, good trip. Hey, y'all, do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon so you get notifications when the shit show gets rolling again. The ill-fated trip to Paris. Still had a good time, still enjoyed ourselves. There was a black cloud hanging over us after the accident. Again, I'm glad my friend's okay. I wish him nothing but the best. I totally respect his privacy, and I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry I was leading a ride that happened. And I've had people tell me, honestly, I've ridden led hundreds of rides, literally with George and Bobby and Joey and countless other people, and nothing ever happened. In the last, say, 6-8 months, I've had George had an accident that I didn't really talk much about. That happened. And then I had another friend have an accident with me leading the ride. And in both instances, I've had everybody tell me it wasn't my fault. It still made me feel like shit, still bothers me. I told the guys, love y'all, I'm not leading any more rides or planning any more rides. Y'all let me know where you want to go ride and I'll go with you. It bothered me that much. John and I joked about having PTSD or what happened. It fucked us up. I know it messed up my friend. It is what it is. It's not if you're going to go down, it's when. It happens to all of us, but just a bad situation. But I'm happy that the rest of us made it home safe. I'm glad that person is okay and recovering. I'm glad to know they'll be riding again soon, and glad to know that we'll be able to share the road with them. Again, this was a fun trip. Up until that point, we had a great time, and even afterwards, we tried to put it out of our heads, had a few drinks, and then came home the next day and just tried to get everything squared away. But anyhow, upcoming after this video soon, I'm going to be doing the unboxing and the install on the AS Max F1 communication system. That'll be the next thing I do. After that, I have some other trips and things planned while I'm still on this vacation. So anyway, hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for your support. Not the video I planned on, but this is the video we got. So I want you guys to have a great day. Let's try not to be assholes to each other, and I'll see y'all next time.
Foundation is sound. I still do the shit for my people, for Roberto, for Justin, for Jared, for Nico, Big Smitty, Big O, say stay lit.